Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin has moved up a little bit, nothing too crazy, and overall everything's still within the scope of the current scenario, so no reason to panic. And I'd like to talk about what would the effect be should we recover actually a little bit more. Yeah, what would the effect be also for a downside target for Bitcoin should we move a little bit higher in the current correction? So we're going to take a look at that. Let's take a quick look at the altcoins in the general crypto market. I mean, Saturday was really slow. Today we see a little bit of upside, but really there was maybe a 1 or 2 hour pump, a small one, a very small one. That was it. Nothing that would be in any way outside of the scope of the daily volatility of the crypto market. So let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin was a little bit, or very briefly, above the 30K level again. What I'll do now, I'd like to start on the daily chart and have a quick look again at Bitcoin, and would like to talk about something very specific. So Bitcoin has, as you probably know if you've been watching me for a while, created here or produced an impulsive wave 1 in April 21. That was a 1. We're currently in a 2, so a 1-2 setup. Something that Bitcoin did before and something that is usually required if it is a young asset. For young assets, they need to do these 1-2 setups in order to build a bullish foundation for the future. Now, ABC, yeah, this is the pattern within this wave 2, and I have here my target area for the wave 2 for it to complete, which is located between 28.7K, yeah, and 20K. That is my view where I think with the highest probability the low should be in. That was based on the high from the previous bull market, that is the 20K level. So to the upside, it was based on the Elliott Wave count that we need to get in this wave C below a wave A. The wave A was here in June at 28.7, 28.6K. So we did reach that, we dropped below it. The target that I talked about, or I've been talking about for 6 months now, maybe even 7 months, I don't know, has been reached. So very happy with that. Yeah, at any point now the low could theoretically be in. The lower target, as I said, of this target box is based on the previous bull market high, which is 20K. Yeah, a few $100 more or less. But the thing is, Bitcoin has never before broken the high of the previous bull market in a bear market. Yeah, it's never broken that. So therefore, I always assumed this would be a good target, and I still believe it, yeah. So the 20K level, I leave it on the chart anyway until it's broken. In this target area as well, we've got here in orange, you can see that line, the 22K level, which is the 200-week moving average. It's another level that Bitcoin has never broken with the weekly candle close before. So yes, it was broken, but the weekly candle, as far as I know, always closed above it. So that's another key support level in this yellow target area. Another key area or another key level in this target area is the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level. The most relevant Fibonacci retracement level is located in this area as well. And it is located at around 27.5K, as you can see here. Yeah, so 27.2, 27.3. That is the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level for Bitcoin. Highly relevant and also important support. So that all that's why I defined this target area back in November. Could the price drop lower? Yes, certainly it could. So I need to mention that, yeah, it is not really, well, we can specify it a little bit better, and I will get to that in a minute, but theoretically the price in the current scenario as well could drop down as low as 10,851. Yeah, this is the level, the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level, where to which many altcoins have already dropped to. Okay, so Bitcoin not, and I don't think it will get there, to be honest. Yeah, it is not my primary expectation. It is possible, yeah, because these questions always come in the comment section. Can Bitcoin drop below 20? Yeah, it could, And this target area, I'm not telling you it will definitely turn around there. This was for me the area with the highest probability where the low can be in. But based on Fibonacci retracement level and based on the Elliott Wave count, it could drop lower. So I think if we lose that 20K level, the next level of support would be 17K, the 78.6K. And if we really lose that, then we could go down to 11K. Now, I don't think this is very realistic, but I wanted to point it out because these questions always are asked. However, the medium-term wave count does not suggest that. The medium-term wave count would suggest that we find our support level somewhere in this target area. Yeah. If we take a look here at the medium-term Elliott Wave count, we probably completed already a wave 4 here in, well, blue, yeah, in a wave E. And even the sort of pump that happened today didn't change anything. Yeah, so this wave E is valid until we break above 30.7K. What happens if we break above that level? Nothing. It will just mean that the wave 4 is a bit extended before we start the move down. The thing is, I did show you before here those targets for the wave 4. And this target area for the wave 4, oh, come on, is located usually between the 23.6% FIB level and the 50% FIB level. So between 29.5K and 34.2. The 23.6 was reached anyway, the 38.2 not yet. That is normally, which is here, 38.2 FIB level is at, yeah, pretty much 32,136. This is the area with the highest likelihood where you would normally expect the wave 4 to go to. So even if we move a little bit higher and this whole short-term wave count gets invalidated, the medium-term wave count still stands, because in a wave 4, the most likely scenario would actually to reach that 38.2% FIB level at 32.1K. So we haven't reached it yet. And at the moment, based on this sort of short-term Elliott Wave count, it suggests that we should already be done with our corrective wave 4 and that we're already on our way down. And as long as we're making here lower highs, that is my view. Should we break above that 30.7K level, then I think we go and will probably test that 32.1K level. That is the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level, and for the wave 4, the most likely scenario. So just to outline what would happen should we invalidate this ABCDE triangle, yeah, and should we break above the previous swing high, then the next major resistance would be at 32.1K, yeah, and then here the price has a next chance to turn around to the downside. As I said before, if any of these levels get broken to the upside at the moment, there is no reason to get bullish. So it's all part of that corrective wave. The thing is, after those sell-offs, a week of recovery, maybe next week, would actually not be too bad for the price. The thing is, if Bitcoin does not go much higher from here, and if it really starts that immediate sell-off, as I've indicated on the chart, then probably the price will rather end here somewhere in the lower 20K area. The reason for that is that if you move higher with the wave 4, also the entire Fibonacci retracement and extension levels, they will move higher, and the calculation for the next waves will actually be based on that. And that means that also the projection for the wave 5 will be a bit higher. If the wave 4 moves higher, the wave 5 will move higher as well. If the wave 4 starts straight away from here, then we could really get down into the region of 20K and maybe even what I showed you, the 17K level in the worst case. Yeah, 11K personally, I don't think we will. It to a degree depends now how high will the wave 4 go. So I wanted to really use this video to just make you understand a little bit what would happen if the wave 4 here, I think many analysts now start talking about a wave 4 here. So if we move higher with that wave 4, the end target here to end the overall correction in the crypto market will also move a little bit higher. So you have to hope for a little bit of a recovery, maybe in the next few weeks, if you want the correction of Bitcoin to end a little bit higher. But if we go down straight away from here, it will probably be a bit lower. That just has to do with the whole view. How long is a wave 5 typically? Yeah, and if the wave 5 starts at a higher level, yeah, at a higher price point, then of course it will also end at a higher price point. So that is really what I just wanted to make you aware here. Maybe one final look at the really short-term Elliott Wave count here. So at the moment, nothing changed for Bitcoin despite this small move up here. To be honest, nothing too crazy. What is so noteworthy, however, is that it broke here out of this triangle a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but so far it is above this descending trend line, and could from here, if we now see a green, maybe bullish green candle or something, obviously this would happen after the video. I can't tell you now if we will see it maybe in half an hour or an hour, but then it could certainly move all the way up to 30.7k. Then we need to see how the price is going to react to it. So at the moment we are still here in a corrective wave. At the moment, because we are making lower highs, I am expecting still another turnaround to the downside, but if that 30.7k level gets invalidated, I would expect a move up to the 38.2% FIB level at 32.1k, which would just be the most likely, actually the most likely recovery level or retracement level for this wave 4. And hopefully that is clear. As I said before, I don't think the correction is miles away, or the end of the whole Bitcoin correction is too far away. I think this can be over in 4 to 6 weeks, but this all also depends on how long will this wave 4 now be. You know that we don't really like a wave 4 on this channel. It typically takes very long, it's boring, it's just a corrective wave to watch, right? And a wave 4 is just usually the most boring wave to watch because it's usually less steep. It is a lot of up and down, it takes a bit longer. So yeah, and it's towards the end of a trend, and that is when usually you see a little bit of a longer recovery phase. Okay, so that's my view about Bitcoin. Quick update here. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.